Have you ever felt that strange, sinking feeling in your stomach the moment you have to introduce yourself in English? That awkward pause where you're frantically searching for the right words, wondering if you're being too formal, too casual, or just too much. You're not alone. It's a huge sticking point for learners everywhere. What makes it even more confusing is that the right way to do it changes dramatically depending on which side of the Atlantic you're on.
It's so true. Britain and America might be two countries separated by a common language, but when it comes to first impressions, we're playing by different rules. An introduction that comes off as friendly and confident in the States could feel a bit brash or overly familiar in the UK. And a perfectly polite British greeting might seem cold or standoffish to an American. It's a total cultural minefield.
Well, today we're going to clear it all up. I'm Jessica and I'm British.
And I'm Adam, an American. We're going to show you with real-life examples the key differences between how a Brit and an American introduce themselves. We'll break down not just what we say, but the cultural why behind it.
By the end of this video, you'll have the confidence to introduce yourself like a native, whether you find yourself in a London pub or a New York coffee shop. We're going to give you the unwritten rules, the subtle cues, and the cultural secrets to making a brilliant first impression. So, let's get into it. Right, imagine this. We're both at a coffee shop waiting in line. The barista, just doing their job, says a simple, "Hello." My response, as a typical Brit, is a quiet, reserved nod, a small, polite smile, and a simple, "Hello." I'm very conscious of the cue behind me. The goal is efficiency and not taking up unnecessary social space. I don't want to impose.
Now, let's rewind that. Same coffee shop, same barista. I get that, hello, and my American instincts just take over. It's an opening. Hey, how's it going? I'm Adam, by the way. Man, I am desperate for this coffee today. It's been one of those mornings. What's your favorite thing on the menu? I'm smiling. My body language is open. And I've not only given my name, but also a small, relatable complaint about my day. To me, that's just being friendly.
And right there, in that tiny interaction, is the whole story. Did you feel that difference? That almost jarring shift in energy? That's what we're here to unpack.
Okay, so let's dive into my world first. The American introduction. To really get it, you have to understand that as a culture, we value openness. Friendliness and directness are seen as good things. We kind of operate on the assumption that a stranger is just a friend you haven't met yet, and our introductions show that. The goal is to close that social distance, and fast. Let's try a more common scenario. Say we're at a casual party. I see Jessica standing by herself. I'd walk right over with a smile. Hey, how's it going? I'm Adam. I don't think we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Jessica.
Jessica, great to meet you. Are you from around here? I actually just moved to the city from Texas a few months ago, still trying to find some good hiking spots.
Oh, wow, Texas. That's a long way. I've lived here for a while.
Nice. Well, if you have any tips, I'm all ears. So, what do you do, Jessica? All right, let's break down what just happened. That was a quick back and forth, and every part of it was intentional. First, the greeting. Hey, how's it going? It's informal, warm, and a standard opener. The crucial thing is, it's not always a real question. It's just another way to say hello. You're just supposed to say, good you? Not give your life story. Second, the immediate name swap. I put my name out there right away. I'm Adam. This is key. In the US, holding back your name can feel a little suspicious or guarded. By giving my name, I'm signaling, I'm open, I'm friendly, and I hope you'll be too. Third, I offered up a personal detail. I mentioned being from Texas and liking hiking. That isn't random oversharing. It's a technique. I'm basically handing her conversation hooks, things she can easily ask about. We could talk about Texas, moving, or hiking. It's a fast way to build rapport and find common ground. Fourth, the direct questions. Are you from around here? And what do you do? In an American setting, asking what someone does for a living is extremely common and not rude. It's a shortcut to understanding a person's world and finding more ways to connect. It's all about forward momentum. The conversation is a project, and the goal is to build something. The whole vibe is enthusiastic and energetic. You'll notice a lot of rising intonation and a faster pace. It's all meant to communicate warmth and interest. We're not just exchanging facts, we're performing friendliness. The subtext is, I'm genuinely happy to meet you and I want to learn about you right now. For us, this directness is just honesty and efficiency.
Thanks, Adam. Now let's hop across the pond. If the American introduction is a direct flight, the British one is more of a scenic route. It's slower, more cautious, and it's all about politeness, which in Britain often means not imposing on other people. Generally, we value privacy and a bit of restraint. We work on a different assumption. A person's time and space are their own, and you need some gentle, unspoken permission to enter. Rushing in with personal questions can feel intrusive. We prefer to find a shared context or a moment of mutual comfort before names are even exchanged. So, let's go back to that same party. Adam is standing there alone. Here's how I'd probably approach him. Approaches, maybe after making brief eye contact and a small smile. Gosh, the music is a bit full on, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Hard to hear yourself think.
Tell me about it. It's a lovely venue, though. Have you tried one of these canapes? I think it's meant to be some sort of spicy mushroom, but I'm not quite brave enough.
I had one. It's definitely spicy. I'm Adam, by the way.
Ah, a brave one. I'm Jessica. A pleasure to meet you. See the difference? A much slower burn. Let's break down my strategy. First, the opening. I didn't lead with my name. I started with an impersonal observation about something we were both experiencing, the loud music. This is a classic British move. It's a low-risk way to start a chat. If he replies, great, he's open to talking. If he just grunts and looks away, I can easily retreat without any awkwardness. I haven't put him on the spot. Next, I built on that with another shared observation about the canapes, adding a sprinkle of self-deprecating humor. I'm not brave enough. Self-deprecation is a massive part of British communication. It's a way of making yourself seem less threatening and more relatable. I'm talking about the situation we're in, not about myself. Notice that it was Adam who offered his name first. This is very common. A Brit will often wait for the conversation to warm up to a point where names feel natural and necessary, rather than like a formal first step. It proves a little rapport has been built. When I gave my name, I said, "A pleasure to meet you." It's a touch more formal than "great to meet you," and my tone would be more measured, with a falling intonation. This is all part of the dance of reserved politeness. We value subtlety. You'll also notice I never asked him what he does. In Britain, asking, "What do you do?" right away can feel a bit forward, a bit too much like business. It's not a forbidden question, but it's one we tend to arrive at more slowly and organically. Oh, and the word sorry is a vital tool in the British social kit. I could easily have started with, "Sorry to bother you, but this music is loud, isn't it?" The sorry isn't a real apology, it's a social lubricant. It's me acknowledging that I am potentially intruding on your space.
And a quick pause. If you're finding this useful and you want to finally stop feeling so awkward when you meet new people, do us a huge favor and hit that like button.
It really does help the channel and lets us know we're making good stuff. And make sure you subscribe so you don't miss our next videos on all the weird quirks of English. Right, back to it.
So, we've seen both styles in action. Let's put them side by side. Think of this as your cheat sheet. It really boils down to three key differences. As you saw, American communication is usually direct. I get straight to the point. I ask for what I want to know. We see that as honest and efficient. We tend to take things at face value. The meaning is in the actual words. If an American says your idea is interesting, they probably just think it's interesting.
Whereas British communication is all about indirectness and subtext. We hint, we suggest, we use understatement. Being polite and avoiding awkwardness often wins out over blunt honesty. The real meaning is often found in how something is said or what isn't said. So if a Brit says your plan is quite bold or very ambitious, you might want to read the tone of their voice. It may not be the compliment you think it is.
Americans are pretty much conditioned to be open. We share personal info, where we're from, our jobs, our hobbies, as a way to build bridges fast. It's like we're saying, here's my data, please share yours and let's find something in common. It can seem like a lot, but the intention is almost always about connection.
The British, on the other hand, tend to be more reserved. We guard our privacy and we respect the privacy of others. Personal information feels like something that should be earned as trust is built, not given away freely in the first 30 seconds. The safer route is to start with impersonal topics. The weather is a cliche for a reason, and slowly work your way inwards. It isn't about being cold, it's about respecting boundaries.
I think this is the most obvious one. The American style is often full of enthusiasm, big smiles, firm handshakes, direct eye contact, and an energetic voice. We love our superlatives. Awesome, great, amazing. That high energy is how we signal that we're sincere and friendly.
In Britain, understatement is the default setting. Enthusiasm is usually expressed much more quietly. A small smile, a nod, a dry or witty comment. Over-the-top emotion can sometimes make us suspicious, like it might not be genuine. Our humor is often dry and sarcastic. So while an American might say, "I absolutely love this cake," a Brit showing the same level of enjoyment might just say, "Oh, this is rather good, isn't it?" Learning to read that understatement is the key to understanding us.
Okay, your turn. Let's see what you've learned. Imagine you're at an international conference. During the coffee break, you end up standing next to a speaker whose presentation you loved. You want to start a conversation.
What do you do? Do you go for the American approach? Walk right up, state your name, and give a direct compliment? Something like, "Hi, I'm your name. I just wanted to say your talk was awesome."
Or would you try the British method? Start with a shared observation to test the waters first. Maybe something like, "It's a relief to get a coffee, isn't it? Your presentation was very thought-provoking, by the way."
There's no single correct answer, obviously. but thinking about it is a great way to test your instincts. Which one feels more like you? And which do you think would work better in that situation? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear what you think.
So, whether it's the direct, enthusiastic American style or the reserved, indirect British one, the most important thing is just knowing the cultural logic behind it all. Neither style is better or worse. They're just different tools for different situations.
Exactly. The goal isn't to erase your own personality, but just to be aware of your audience. If you're talking to a group of Brits, maybe ease into it. If you're in the US, don't be afraid to be a bit more forward. Being able to adapt is the real sign of an advanced speaker.
For sure. The fact that you're even watching this and thinking about it puts you way ahead of the game. You're moving beyond just translating words and you're starting to translate culture. That's the real secret to sounding natural.
We hope this guide has helped and that you feel more confident about making a great first impression. If you enjoyed it, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe for more deep dives into the English language.
And for your next lesson, check out our video on 5 phrases that mean completely different things in the UK and the US. It's a wild ride. Click right here to watch it. Thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll see you in the next one.